Hello, this is pettryHD with
Random and Lead.
and we're going to do an impression of Kirby Air Ride.
This is an underappreciated gem for the GameCube, and I don't really understand why it's underappreciated, because it's a great race game. It's great. It's just great on so many aspects.
Yeah, and the funny thing is we just started recording and it kind of failed, so we abandoned that one. But as you will see in a minute, the game has not that many tracks, but if you compare it with most very modern games like games 2011, 2012, it's acceptable because this game has 9 courses.
Well, the game has 3 main game modes. You have Air Ride, which is the racing type. Top Ride is also racing type, but it's from a top perspective view. And City Trial is a very unique game type, and it's the most advanced of them, and it's, in my opinion, the most fun. But let's just start with Air Ride, since it's the...
Yeah, we'll just briefly show every game type.
Yeah.
So here you can set the settings,
You can
data of records and free run. But we'll
you
just start the game, right?
Start game. In free run you have time trial and just a free run.
But yeah,
we'll give a brief tutorial. You only use, in the whole entire game, you only use the joystick and the A button, but you can also use the joystick and the L button to play just with one hand.
But we'll skip this because it's kind of unnecessary. Yeah, I played this game only for an hour, so I'll fail miserably. And Random Man has about 10 million
I've played
hours.
this game like nobody's business.
Okay, so let's start on Fancy Meadows then.
Yeah, all the tracks are unique and distinctive, and they're just great. There's, like, if I recall correctly, there's around 20 vehicles, but they all need to be unlocked.
Okay, damage on or off?
Damage, I would say off.
Okay, then we're just going to play, I guess.
Just activating the NPCs.
Okay. So let's see.
I'm on the bottom screen.
Yeah, I will just do that in editing. I will just edit our names in.
But you can charge up a boost by hitting the A button. If you're near an enemy and use the A button, you will absorb it. You automatically glide when you go into the air. If you go near an enemy, you absorb an enemy with a marking above their head, then means they have a copy ability, and you will gain the copy ability. Like I'm going near a Sword Knight, I've absorbed him, and now I have a sword for a certain extent of time. The sword will attack automatically. That's how the copy ability works. Some copy abilities you still have to use the A button to use them, but sword works like an instant attack. You wiggle the control stick left and right, you will do a quick spin. Quick spins are just used as an attack when you have no copy abilities.
Yeah, so the type we're playing now is just your standard race type, which...
It's just a basic racing car.
Yeah, just race till the end, and as you can plainly see, I suck balls at it.
Yeah.
I'm not used to the controls, which are not that complicated, but yeah.
The game also has a very unique unlock system. But just by doing certain achievements, you will unlock stuff like new colors for your character, or new vehicles, or new tracks, or just new music to play during the course. There's a lot of unlockables.
Okay.
The game will also just give a replay after each race.
And we'll exit that.
This was basically the racing part of the game.
So we'll now show you the other game types. I think you need to press A for this.
No, press start. You're the one who press start.
Oh.
See, this is the checklist. Well, let's go to the data and briefly talk about the checklist.
Okay.
The checklist, this is the one that's Brawl based on. When you get the certain achievement, you will get a colored box. Green boxes mean they don't give you anything, but red boxes will give you unlocks. And when you unlock when you get a certain achievement, the requirements for the achievements of the ones right next to the box will also be shown.
Okay, so let's do a top right, I guess?
Yeah, top right is really the most mini-game type of.
Yeah, and I find it funny that there's a LAN option, since the LAN adapter for the GameCube didn't sell at all, and there's still an option to play that. I find that just funny to point out.
Yeah. Top right is all from a top-down perspective, still only uses joystick and A. And here you only have 2 vehicles the whole time.
So it's me versus you?
No, I meant 2 different vehicles.
Oh, okay, 2
still
selectable.
But you can use the Freestar. The Freestar. Well, the Freestar, it will go in the direction you're pointing, but you also have the Turnstar, I believe. I'm not entirely sure about that. And the Turnstar will go in the direction, will turn in the direction if you press left and right.
And in which year was this game released?
I believe 2004, but I'm not entirely sure about that.
Yeah, this game was underappreciated because it was a Kirby racing game. That was not very impressive. That was not, at least, it was not very interesting for everyone. Because Kirby is more platformer, adventure type of game.
Well, that's not really the case. Kirby has a lot of experimentation titles.
Yeah, well,
Pinball, motion, even the first kind of motion controls with Kirby Tilt and Tumble and all that stuff.
Yeah, but the game is mostly or the franchise, I would say, is mostly known for its gameplay as an adventure game.
Yeah, that's what it's known best for. But still, the game is just great, fantastic. Top right, in my opinion, is it's my least favorite of all the game modes. But it's just a race. This is just a mini racer with a lot of items, and it's hectic.
Yeah, and I find the controls quite confusing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's why you should have let me finish about the 2 different stars that you could pick as vehicles. And you're the only one to finish.
Yeah, I suck.
Well, you were in 2nd place for a long time, or at least that was what I thought you were.
Nope, I was not. But yeah, the other game mode, that's one I played the most.
City Trial is really the best game type there is in this game.
Yeah, and we'll look at that next. Let's just skip this, because we already know what's going on.
Every game mode has its own checklist, and as you can see there, we unlocked a new soundtrack.
Well, City Trial, if I may explain, is more of a deathmatch type of play, which you set in a map, which you write a certain star, and if you go through this city, you can find multiple other stars to ride on. And if I'm not mistaken, you can get one ultimate ship, right?
There are 2, the Dragoon and the Hydra. But let me give a more advanced explanation. You ride through the city, and in the city you will find, just like pettryHD said, you will find vehicles, but you will also find power-ups to increase your vehicle.
Like displayed now.
Yeah. You can choose to upgrade your vehicle, or find a new vehicle to upgrade, or to attack the teammates to make them lose their upgrades. And in the end of the round, you can select how long you will play, from 3 to 7 minutes. Will depend on. Then will be decided a random stadium event.
Okay.
And so you'll never know what you have to build, because the stadium is a random event. It can be a drag race or a death match, or you can even fight King DDD.
Now the graphics at the moment look very nice, but that's more because of the emulator. I'm using Dolphin to emulate this game, and I made a mistake jumping off.
Yeah, you jump off by holding the A button and backwards.
I noticed. Let's see. So yeah, Dolphin is a very nice emulator for these kinds of games, because these games are mostly polygonical based, if that's the word, which can be very much enhanced and anti-aliased to get the looks that you're now looking at. What's more to say about Kirby?
Well,
it has very good music.
Yeah, if you have seen the Kirby Right Back at Ya anime or Hoshinokabi, if you watched dub, then you will recognize a lot of the music. In this, by the way, in this city a lot of events will happen, and like this one, Tech stole a lot of the collected items. Tech is the thief copyability character from the games, from Kirby Superstar. And my vehicle is destroyed, so I have to find a new vehicle.
And since I'm not as experienced at the game, you can better look at Random Man's screen, because I'm very confused and I'm just wandering around looking for enemies to do something.
Well, I'm looking for a vehicle, but all the vehicles are far away.
Well, in that case, look at my screen for a second or two.
Yeah.
But yeah, this series, we're trying to get it to make it a regular series, but Robin and actually Random Man, I don't think it really matters, and I live pretty far apart, so if we're going to do this entirely together, we will...
there will be some time between episodes.
Well, I wanted to say that we can make these on a regular basis, but only when we're together we can actually play GameCube games and that's alike. SNES, NES, Game Gear, all that kind of games can be played when we're apart, since it has LAN functionality, and then we can just use Skype to record them. And I will introduce a scoring system in the next video, since I need some time to edit that into the videos. But yeah, I find it to be quite easy to record this, and if Random Man can just make some time, we can always record SNES and that kind of videos. There are enough gems for the SNES and NES alone to fill days and days of content.
Yeah. But as I was talking about, City Trials mode all about building the ultimate vehicle, but you'll never know what you have to build the ultimate vehicle for. You can make a vehicle entirely about just speed, but then you'll have to fly as long as you can. And yeah, it will be helpful for the distance, but if you don't have enough glides, you're going to fail, because you totally focused on speed. And all that stuff.
Yeah, and I had some games in mind that I wanted to do, but you will see next time which games those are.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell am I? I'm a bird.
You've got the wing copy ability. It's just you can fly better and stuff.
Okay.
And your spin attack is stronger.
Yay. Okay.
This is one of the most dangerous events. The mystery bird Dynablade has appeared. Dynablade is strong. And if you were watching my screen, you can see that I was collecting for the legendary vehicle parts.
Yay. And I'm just going to be a jackass and going to the Dynablade.
Yeah, when Dynablade's there, all you have to do is attack him in its head to get great items.
Hit him in the head for critical damage.
Yeah. But it can be quite hard, especially if you're as fast. Because I've got the Dragoon. The Dragoon is legendary machine in flying, meaning that when you fly, you're going to go fast. If the event is going to be a flying event, others have already lost. But even in a speed event, the Dragoon will totally just dominate. No other words can be used for this. The Dragoon will just dominate.
And the time is up.
Now we're going to see the event. As first we see the stats.
And you can plainly see I suck.
Yeah. It's air glider. Use the jump to fly as fast as you can. This is one of the events. There's 24 different events, and they range from a lot of simple things. But like you have single race. Single race is just simply all the courses from the regular air ride mode, but then just one lap and see how fast you can do it. But yeah.
This is going to take a while, isn't it?
Yeah, as you can see, the Dragoon, it really dominates on the flying aspect. But as you can see, I'm plummeting.
Yeah, he only got about, what would it be, 400 times as much as me.
Yeah. But yeah, you had a horrible vehicle.
Yeah. Is this the whole thing? Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And...
So that was City Trial and Kirby Air Rides for that fact. I think this is quite enough of an impression of.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed what you saw.
Rating.
And maybe even play it. As you said, rating. I wasn't done yet. For this game, it's colorful. The game plays types are nice. When you unlock stuff, it's it gives you very much satisfaction. But you don't have to work very hard for it, I feel. It's more of a laid-back game than every other game in the universe. It doesn't very much require you to do very much work. So I would give it an 8.
Well, in my opinion, this is one of the greatest games ever made. At least I have very fond memories of it all. Maybe the memories are influencing my score, but I would give it a 10 just because it's a great game. I'm an achievement whore, and this game is 360 of them.
Yeah, well, that's very many. And from our next episode on, we'll use a new scoring system. And we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.